Hello and welcome to Bendyminds. My name is Elena and today I have a short yoga session for you to refresh yourself, to move and stretch the big body parts. It's a perfect practice for you to use anytime you need a little energy boost, or maybe you've been sitting for a long while and you just want to get a nice, good, stretched out feeling in the whole body without spending too much time. If you're new to my channel, I'm making weekly videos about yoga with yoga sessions and little insights and theories about stress management and in general how to keep your body and mind healthy and fit. So if that's something that's interesting for you, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so that you get notified whenever I have a new practice for you. Now enjoy your practice. Okay, we'll start our practice standing at the front of the mat. Since I assume if you want to refresh yourself, you might be coming from somewhere, maybe in the middle of the day or maybe after a day of work. Maybe you have been sitting for a long time, or maybe you've been standing or walking for a long time, right? That also calls for refreshment. So whatever it is, find a good stance at the top of the mat and just take a few moments to shake it out. I'm a big fan of bouncing before a yoga class, bouncing in the knees, shaking in the wrists and the joints, because the joints are the first components of the body that stiffen whenever we are a little stressed or whenever we don't move for a long time. Also a bit of a swinging left and right. It not just loosens the body, it also loosens the mind, I find. Good. Let's give it one more shake, whatever you need, and then find your way into a Tadasana. Making a good foundation for the feet, spreading the toes wide, placing all of the single toes, every single one of them on the mat. Take a little grip of the mat with the toes. And then from there, strong stance through the whole body, energy into the navel. Let's give the navel a slight push in so that we can activate the side body and then stretch the chest up while we pull the shoulders down. Hands by your side, you can slightly pull the thumbs backwards so that you get a gentle lift in your chest and in the shoulder blades. And just very slightly take the chin away from the chest as if you would be looking above the horizon. Good. So these little adjustments, standing like this on its own, might already have quite an effect on your mood. It might already feel refreshing, since we are activating the superficial front line that you hear me talking about every now and then. Now with a strong posture, let's just invite the breath into here. Starting to breathe a little deeper into the belly. Not that we want to give up our strong navel tension, but we want to direct the breath down into the navel region so that we get a bit more of every breath. Slightly deeper, slightly longer than you were breathing the whole day. Good. Take two more to prepare, easing out the face, the jaw. And then with your next breath in, we simply take the hands up and over your head, creating a bit of space in between the rib cages. And with the exhale, we just take them back down, open the palms to the top and relax the shoulders. And again, staying soft in the knees, long inhaling, belly is breathing while the chest is lifting. Exhale, soften and release. We give it one more inhale all the way to the top. And this time turn the exhale into a side bend to the right side while you push the left hip to the side. Awesome. Straight back into the center with the inhale, taking time to stretch towards the top. And an exhale to bend to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. From here, we'll open the arms wide for the exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands to the shins and relax the head. Take it half up on the inhale, rolling out the spine, making space between the shoulder blades, drawing them back. And exhale, back down. Once again, just a second time, inhale to make as much space as you can between the vertebrae. And exhale down. Actually, let's do it a third time. Inhale to make space, come forward. And now we take strong hands, wide fingers for the exhale and step it back for downward facing dog. So the feet hit the back of the mat. We can keep the knees soft for this one. No need to stress the lower back. Again, if you're bouncing movements here to keep it light on the feet, you're welcome to do so. If you want a little shake in the head, it's an excellent idea. Let's not hold tension in the back or in the neck or anywhere. Good. One more breath. Stop the shaking. And we'll continue with the flow with the next inhale, rolling over the feet, creating a bit of space between the shoulder blades until you find your chest in between the thumbs or over the thumbs. And with the exhale, bend the knees again. Just bring the hips high and move the hips back. Again, inhaling, let's massage the spine, rolling forward into the hands, stretching nice and long. Exhaling, moving it back. One more time, long roll with the inhale. Make sure you're following the full length of the inhale until you are really full with air. And then you slowly push it out with the exhale, using the navel to pull you high. Good, stay here. Let's lift the right leg on the next breath in, coming high to the left toe. We'll go to give a bit of space in the hips now, starting to bend the right knee and just let the heel drop to the glute. Open the hip to the side. If you've been sitting a while, that must probably feel amazing. Let's move it around a bit. With the next inhale, we'll stretch the leg back behind you, point the toes down. And we switch back to the exhaling, bending the knees and open it out back high. Hello, my friend. It's my assistant. Inhale, coming back. Just ignore him. Stretching the leg out. Exhale, open to the side. One more time. Inhale to stretch, make space in the leg. And this time we take the exhale to take that right foot in between the hands. Step it there, walk it there, so that you can drop the left knee down. Let's get into the left hip. Inhaling to stretch the hands nicely up over the head. So we want to create a bit more space in the front. And then for the exhale, we'll just open the arms, let the shoulders drop, and make a bit more space in the lower back. And then inhale again, lifting it up, taking the hands up and over. You can also lift up the gaze for this. Exhale, open back out wide, relaxing the back muscles. One more time, long inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. We'll take the hands where they came from. Take an inhale to lift up the back leg. And then an exhale to step the foot back to meet the other one. Let's go to the left. Long inhale to lift to the left leg up this time, coming higher to the right toes. Okay, find your stance here. Soft bend in the right knee if you have to. Hello to the hamstrings. And then slowly start to bend that left knee. Let the heel drop to the glute and let the hip open to the side. It's a big stretch from the shoulder to the hip. And we'll go a bit more dynamic about it, working with this hip joint. So with the next inhale, you straighten the leg back out behind you, stretch the toes away and down. With the exhale, you bend the knees and slightly open the hip to the side while the heel drops. Small movements. Inhale to stretch it out, straighten the leg. Exhale to soften it in. Excellent. Let's straighten it out one more time. Inhale. With the exhale, take the foot forward, in between the hands, round the shoulders so you can step it gracefully, walk it under the knee, and then let the right knee drop. Take your next breath in to lift yourself back up, lifting the hands over the head. And then with the exhale, we'll do a little melt to the front, melting the right hip forward while you release the shoulders. And then we take it up again. Inhaling a little push into the front foot, lifting up, lifting the gaze. Exhale to soften forward, releasing. And one more time, a long inhale to stretch it out. Long exhale to let it fall. Take the hands down in front of you. Long inhale to just stretch the right leg up behind you. Look forward this time and step the right foot to meet the left for a forward fold. Let's take it halfway up on your inhale, lengthen through the spine. With your exhale, soften back down. Let's rise all the way. Long inhale, hands over the side. Long exhale, hands down by your side. Good. Let's spice it up a little more. Next time you inhale, you take the hands up. Stay here. We'll do a little ski jump motion. So when I say exhale for the next time, you will bend the knees and move the hands through, catching them behind the lower back. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. We'll take an inhale to lift up through the chest, make a bit more space in the shoulders, and then with soft knees on the exhale, swing the hands through, catch them behind the lower back, and lift them away from there. Take one extra breath here, let the head hang down. Good, let's drop the hands again, release the grip. Take the next inhale to slide the fingers forward and up to lift up through the chest, chair pose. And from here with the exhale, fingertips down so that the hips can lift up. Good, back to normal. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands down, step it back to downward facing dog. One roll forward and back. Long inhale to come over the toes. Shift the weight into the hands, follow the breath. Exhale, back to down dog, lifting up through the hips. Straight away, the right leg lifts. Long inhale to lift it up straight first. And then we take one bend for the exhale, open it up to the side. Inhale to re-straighten it, back to straight leg. Exhale, right foot forward in between the hands, step it there, walk it underneath the knee. And this time lift yourself up, knees not touching. We just use the feet to lift us up into a high lunge. And this time we take the exhale to open up Warrior 2. Back heel in 90 degrees, pushing towards the back end of the mat. Arrange yourself in your warrior. Make sure the knees pointing in the same direction as your middle toe. You can choose which one the middle toe is. I always think it's the second one, but it could as well be the third one. Well, you get the idea. Look forward towards the right middle finger. Take an extra breath. And we just flip the right palm. Take an inhale to follow the arm backwards, giving a bit more weight into the back foot, stretching the right side body. With your exhale, we'll just touch the right elbow onto the thigh, lifting the left hand over your head. Two more like this. Just stretching, refreshing the side bodies, inhaling, going into the right side stretch. Exhaling, going into the left side stretch. Next time you inhale, you lift the right arm, stretch the right leg with you. And this time we take the exhale to pull the right hand forward, shifting the left hip back as far as you can, preparing for Trikonasana, connecting the back side of the hand to the inside of the leg and look up. Great. Let's give ourselves this more static side stretch while we walk with our shoulder. Look up towards your thumbs. And now just turn the thumbs backwards. So it's pointing forwards, but you turn it back and start to move the thumb down behind you in a big circle. And then wait for the next inhale. And when it's coming, you move it forward. Half circle forward in front of you, reaching up. Again, turn the palm, thumbs back, exhale, pointing down, and bringing it over the floor. Once more, inhale over the front, looking up. Switch the palm, exhale, move it down. One more time, inhale to bring it up, which stay here in the vertical once again. With your exhale, just look down towards your front foot. Bend the knee again, take a long inhale to stretch it back behind you. Peaceful warrior to release. And then exhaling, stepping it back to the top of the mat into your fold. Halfway lift on your inhale, long spine. Exhale, soften the knees. Let the breath flow. Let's do it one more time. Inhale over the sides, lifting up. Keep the hands high. Take an exhale to soften the knees. We're preparing for the ski jump. Long inhale to stretch up through the chest. Make a bit of space in the shoulders and then swing the hands through on the exhale, catching them behind the back. Once you have them, you can pull them away from the lower back. It doesn't have to be far. If you're a bit stiff in the shoulders, it could mean just resting them in the lower back. It's completely fine. Just take one more breath. And then with the next breath out, release the fingertips, slide them down over the mat, bend the knees, and with the inhale, you lift up the hands, lift up the chest for a chair. With the breath out, fingertips down so that the hips can go high. Halfway lift on your inhale. Strong hands, exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Good. One roll forward and back, long inhale to stretch it over the wrists, make a bit of space between the shoulder blades, push high. Exhale, back to down dog. Left leg lifts, long inhale, stretching the toes away from the hip. Exhale to bend the knee, open the hips and let the heel fall. Good. Inhale back to the center, stretch the knee out and then slowly exhale, gracefully stepping the foot forward, walking it under the knee. Let's rise to the top. You can bend the right knee softly if you need to. Long inhale to stretch it high. And then with your exhale, we'll open it up for Warrior 2, meaning the back heel moves parallel to the back end of the mat. The front knee stretches forward, and automatically, just by these 2 points we're setting, we create a stretch in the hip line, on the insides of the thighs. Collect your breath. We're still breathing into the belly. And then we'll move the upper body. Side body stretches. Inhaling to lean back. Take your sweet time to follow the full length of the inhale. And then turn it into a full exhale straight away, leaning the left elbow on the thigh. Make the movements your own. Inhaling whatever little variations you have here. Please feel free to do them. It's your practice. Exhale, leaning over, circling the other hand forward. Next time we breathe in, we stretch the leg with us. Take the hand preparatory, creating side in the left side. And then with the length on the exhale, we lean forward, pulling the hip back until there's no more else to go. And then the back of the hand comes to the inside of the leg. Right hand reaching up. Wonderful, friends. Let's keep on breathing. You can look up towards your fingers. Actually, that would be quite nice for the neck. And then slowly start to turn the palm around, thumbs turning backwards, and make your way down over the back. Now, wait for your inhale. And when it comes, you combine the movement with this breath movement synchronization, finding your way up. Turn it into an exhale, turn the thumbs back down and move it down. One more round. Inhale to come up. Exhale to turn and come down. Coming up one more time. Inhale, hands over in line with the other hand. Look down towards your front foot. Exhale. Bend the knee, take a long inhale to one more time. Take a nice reverse, looking back into the hand, leaning back. And then windmill your hands back forward. Step it forward to your to your forward fold. Take a halfway lift on your inhale. And an exhale to soften. This time bend the knees really generously so that the belly can rest on the thighs. Grab the opposite elbows. Actually, just grab the elbows. How could you not grab the opposite? I was just wondering. Actually doesn't work. And just dangle down for a moment. Never mind. Just hold on. If you want to shift the weight a bit from left to right, it might relax you even further. Letting the dynamic movement drip down into the body, settle in the front and the back side. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and just open the mouth for the exhale, relaxing even more. Coming back to your normal natural breath. And then slowly, with control, take the hands to the shins and carefully walk your hands back up the body. One at a time until you're back in standing, reaching up through the chest. One more easy breath in. Take the hands over the side, slow stretch to the sides. And then take the hands back in front of the heart, connecting thumbs to chest. Maybe you'd like to close your eyes for a few moments. Checking in with yourself. Maybe setting an intention for the rest of your day. And then let's just seal the practice by taking a deep breath in, lifting up through the chest, lifting the chin. Deep breath out to take the forehead down towards the fingertips. Thanking yourself for having taken time and effort to practice, to take care of yourself today. Blink open the eyes and come back to the space. All right, that was it for today. Thanks so much for practicing. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you're feeling great. If you want to see more of my yoga videos, like I said in the beginning, head over to my channel. I have new ones coming out every week. And let me know in the comments what you would like to see more of so that I know what you guys are interested in. And yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.